Introducing first. Hello, lady. Come from nowhere. This is Isaac North.
Hello and welcome to TNT Extreme Wrestling Ignition Level Up. This is night 2 of our big weekend. I'm Simon Hill, of course, joined by the one and only legendary Mark Adams.
Legendary? I take back all the bad stuff I said about you. Thanks, Simon.
Unfortunately, we have some bad news for you, Isaac. Your scheduled opponent today was MBK. Unfortunately, he could not be here. But we found somebody, especially for you, who's got a particular grudge with you. So, your opponent for this afternoon.
What bad stuff?
Well, I mean, first of all, TNT would like to send their best wishes to Valcavius, who has unfortunately got an injury. We're hoping to see him back at our next show. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to bad stuff with Isaac North, isn't all of Isaac North's stuff bad?
It really is a demon of a man, and Jimmy Jackson back now. These two squared off last night at TNT Extreme Wrestling's incredible match. And now, one thing we saw last night, Jimmy Jackson did put up a good fight against the dangerous one of Isaac North.
Absolutely he did. We speculated whether it was speed or size.
Welcome from Bradford, the 5-star attraction, Jimmy Jackson.
We speculated what would win in that match, and it was power over speed. But Jimmy Jackson has now taken on Isaac North, and he wants to take him on one more time. Oh my goodness!
Jumping straight outside for a suicide dive.
The match hasn't started, the ref hasn't called the bell. Fearless Jimmy Jackson went straight for Isaac North.
This is going to be a revenge match for Jimmy Jackson here, who is going to be looking to put away Isaac North after last night's brutality.
Was it wise to brawl outside the ring with Isaac North? Look at this. Last night he dropped him on that apron. This time Jimmy Jackson had it scouted.
There we go.
Lands on his feet.
That is another move that took place last night. Isaac North did not fall for it
Locked
this
it.
time. Straight
North
into
didn't.
the ring post.
Tell you what, these two, they both learned last night. This match is going to be something, because it was bloody brilliant at the last show too.
And we do see that high offense, that high octane, beautiful transitions from Jimmy Jackson.
Spiked him with that Hurricane Rana.
Fast paced. And he is pumped up tonight, Mark.
He's not mucking about, is he? He knows the opponent he's facing, and he knows that this opponent can defeat him, but he's not going to let him.
Did not fall for that crossbody this evening. Caught him for a fall-away slam. Now he calls that the Morning Star Suplex, Mark.
Very nice modification on that fall-away slam.
Did you know that Isaac North names all of his moves after Viking mythology?
I did not, because I won't go anywhere near the scary, scary human that is in the ring right now. Credit to you for talking to him, because I won't.
A power of a man, a powerhouse, an intimidating presence.
Looks like a Viking, doesn't he?
He does.
And you know what? I wouldn't mess with a Viking.
I wouldn't mess with him. I
He's
had
a
to
scary
stand
man.
12 foot away, and I was, you know, I didn't want to get too close, Mark, to be honest.
No.
Jimmy Jackson reeling right now, and as we said, this first encounter was last night, and both men will be looking to prove a point again. Isaac North picked up the win, although a little dirty. Those tactics were used. I don't think Jimmy Jackson will be falling for that this evening.
He'll be falling down after a knee to the breadbasket. Jackson, credit for the bravery, but he is paying for that bravery right now.
Snapmare down, putting Jimmy Jackson on the mat with a big elbow.
Meticulous.
2 count, Jimmy Jackson kicking out there.
Isaac North has a presence that you cannot ignore. He looms over opponent. He dominates, and he does it with vindictiveness. He is a scary man.
6'4", powerful, methodical, meticulous. You could use all of those to describe Isaac North.
I'd just go with scary, to be honest. Just scary.
Very intimidating. The crowd here in Liverpool behind Jimmy Jackson. Another giant suplex from Isaac North.
With a stall, no less. The blood rushing to the head, drops him down. Extra damage. Is it enough? No, it's not.
We go down to that technicality, ground and pound. Again, Isaac North, very methodical, very picky the way he picks apart his opponent through a match.
And that's unusual for a powerhouse. You would see powerhouses try and almost be showy and show their strength, show their power, show their brutality. Whereas Isaac North is a little more cerebral than that, and that's scary, man.
Jimmy Jackson trying to fight his way back in here. Drop kick on that arm. Huge knee to the face.
Jimmy Jackson has clearly learnt from last night's match. But is it going to be enough against this monster?
He will have to pull everything out of his arsenal here, Mark, to get even a look in. Look at that power. Another close 2 count there. Referee Sean McLaughlin has got his hands full this evening.
Yeah, that belly to belly. Look at the transition, the way he pulled him out the corner and then slammed him down. Isaac North knows his stuff. He also knows how to punch you in the back of the head.
I wouldn't want to take one of those myself, to be honest.
Nah.
Isaac North toying with Jimmy Jackson there, taunting him.
And we talked about his methodical nature. This is almost uncharacteristic of him, and he nearly paid for it.
The strength.
Front power slam, done with ease, executed like he was picking up a bag of sugar.
And one thing as well you can say about Isaac North is the finesse that he has in his moveset. And for a powerhouse, that is very, very unique.
You're right, he's almost got like a little modification on everything he does.
Jimmy Jackson fighting his way.
That didn't work.
No.
That did.
That is going to leave a mark. And we did see last night the welts forming on the chest of Jimmy Jackson from the hard slaps of Isaac North.
Sidestepped him there.
Going for an Irish whip counter. Jimmy Jackson into the corner. Bouncing his spine off the turnbuckle.
That impact was sickening. There's the pendulum. Jackson knows how to use the ring to his advantage.
Great wing awareness. Went for that cutter. The same one that caught Isaac North yesterday.
Here's the thing, they're both learnt from yesterday. It's not just Jimmy Jackson, so any advantage we thought he might have has just been proved wrong.
Oh,
hot block right to the... That was to the thigh.
That was to the thigh. The quads of Jimmy Jackson will be burning after that.
I mean, that was brutality.
Again, the confidence of Isaac North.
Focusing on the body part.
Jimmy Jackson, and again, as Mark said, focusing on that manipulation of the joints.
You've got to think he's looking for a submission on that damaged leg now. It's a cliche, but it's a shark that smells blood. And all the blood right now rushing to that leg.
It is indeed sound tactics there from Isaac North. Battering on the leg whilst he's got that submission locked in. Very clever. Just to inflict that bit more damage and pain on Jimmy Jackson.
Tell you what, you don't see a spinning toe hold very often. And I don't know why, because it works.
And it certainly does, and you can see the pain that Jimmy Jackson is in right now. Now this doesn't look too good for
That's
him.
illegal. He's tied him up in the ring post. That's.
No.
Why is he done? Oh, that's why he's done it. Oh my goodness! Completely prone.
A drive-by onto the knee of Jimmy Jackson, who was tied up in that ring post.
He could not defend himself, and he took that strike right to the ribs, right to the leg. He's in trouble.
He is in trouble indeed. This could not last much longer, Mark. The pain on Jimmy Jackson's face, now going in for that clover leaf. Look at the arch on his back.
This could be it. After all the damage done to the leg, what can Jimmy Jackson do?
He will have to pull everything that he has got to get out of this, Mark. I can't
He's
see
got
it.
almost the entirety of the ring. He's got it!
Grabbing the ropes, and Isaac North using every second of referee Sean McLaughlin's count there to just inflict more pain.
Do you know what else makes Isaac North scary? He didn't get frustrated. He didn't do anything. He just went straight at it. He is now getting kicked in the gut.
Could this be the way? Jimmy Jackson, we saw that move last night.
Eat defeat, but he's done his own leg some damage with that maneuver.
He clearly
That leg
struggling,
is done.
buckling there underneath him.
That leg is done. The referee quite rightly checking on it.
The brutal focus from Isaac North, who has put so much pain on that leg. Jimmy Jackson struggling now to keep on his feet, but he does get in a swinging DDT there.
Spiked him.
Isaac North's head
He
and
can't
skull.
put any weight on that leg, Simon.
He can't, but there we go.
Single leg. Shooting star.
2 count. How do you do that, Mark?
What? The single leg or kick out of a 2 count after a maneuver like that?
A single shooting star press.
I mean, I couldn't do a shooting star press, so you're asking the wrong person, mate. But that was spectacular, and also, it's the kind of thing you wouldn't believe was real until you saw it in real life, you know?
Absolutely, and an open palm slap with those giant hands of Isaac North. Codebreaker.
He went for that double-handed sit-out choke bomb that he's famous for, but again, Jackson had it scouted. That has been the story of this match, is both men know each other's moves. Jackson, come on now, you've got one leg, mate.
Back and forth. This match has been incredible. Jimmy Jackson trying to get back some life into that leg. Shooting star press.
He missed it.
That could be the end for Jimmy Jackson. That could certainly take its toll. Look at the big stomps of Isaac North on the back of Jimmy Jackson's head. There it is, the double knees to the back of the head. That has to be it.
That's gotta be it. And it is.